And what the fuck is up, y'all? It's Crazy McCormick here for Juggalo a Day up in this motherfucking bitch. And I'm about ready to get into a traffic jam, so this should give me plenty of time to be able to make this video. When it concerns this week's topic, we actually, for once, got together, about like half of us did, and we started actually thinking about what we can do when it concerns our topics. Now, since we have the gathering dates set, but we don't have the location set as of right now, we all really know absolutely nothing about what's going on with the gathering of the Juggalos. Now, when it concerns the gathering of the Juggalos, the one thing that most of us tend to look forward to is the evening festivities, i.e. the concerts. And usually they do school us with a lot of cool fucking people that they are going to have performing into the concert. Usually there's about 5 acts for every night, and there's 4 nights. And I figured that, we all figured actually, that this would probably be the best topic, the best way to look at a gathering topic, since only half of us have really been to the gathering of the Juggalos. So, with that in mind, this week's topic is basically picking the dream team of artists and acts that would perform during the concerts at this year's gathering of the Juggalos. Or any gathering, really, to be totally honest. And in obviously no particular order, I'm going to throw this in. Now, first off, we can already throw out Dark Lotus and anybody that's in MNE. So Twisted's not performing anymore. Dark Lotus is not performing anymore. Psychopathic Riders is going to be out mostly. Obviously, Blase Rose isn't going to be at the gathering of the Juggalos. And nobody, when it concerns like Blazed Dead Homies, Zodiac Imprint, ROC, Young Wicked, AMB, Boondocks, they're not, any of them are going to be fucking going. So who else do we have left? Obviously, there's going to be Big Hoodoo. Big Hoodoo's going to be there. Light is going to perform there. Insane Clown Posse, of course, because what gathering of the Juggalos would be a gathering without Insane Clown Posse? And then, of course, you would also have maybe Violent J and Shaggy might possibly do solo acts. Who the fuck knows? But the Psychopathic Camp will be there in full effect. Some other notables that I think would be awesome to throw in there. Maybe throw in some older acts that have been at the gathering of the past. Obviously, Tech 9 is going to be there. And then, let's see, who else could possibly be there? I'm a fan of Cottonmouth Kings, and Cottonmouth Kings have always shown love to the Juggalos. So that's 2 acts right there. And, of course, what gathering of the Juggalos, I personally feel, would be complete without George fucking Clinton. The P-Funk himself should be at the gathering of the Juggalos. On top of that, we could also have, let's see who else could possibly be a good mainstay. Personally, I think another good artist to throw up on there, Prozac. Prozac would be the shit to have there. Although Prozac really isn't as huge as a lot of these groups that are on there, still, I think that Prozac does resonate very well with the Juggalo community, and I think that it would be good. I mean, Prozac does have a name out there for himself. So I think Prozac would be the shit to have up on there. Of course, it can't really all just be psychopathic-related acts or Juggalo-related acts. You've got to throw in some other things in the mix. And I think that one other good band to throw in there, hell, you could probably have another ladies' night without having to throw bags of shit and piss at Tila Tequila. So with that being said, I think that another good opening act would probably be Kitty. Kitty was supposed to be in 2002, for the Gathering of the Juggalos. They ended up double booking and then went to the other one other than the Gathering and was instead replaced by Isham. I think this would actually be a good way for Kitty to actually basically just fucking what's the word I'm fucking looking for? To basically, you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Just fuck it. Kitty should be on the act. On top of that, and I know Child's Play Ninja is going to love this, OTEP. OTEP would be the shit to have on there. Now, this next one would probably be a tall order, but I honestly think that, in a way, I think the Juggalo community could actually resonate with this, because it is metal, but it's a fucking chick that sings, in a falsetto voice, in a soprano-like voice, and that would have to be my third favorite fucking chick band, which is Nightwish. That would be the shit right there so far. We got Kitty, we got OTEP, and we got Nightwish. And if they were somehow, by the grace of God, be able to fucking get them, they're Pretty Reckless. I think that would be a good idea. The Pretty Reckless would seem pretty fucking chill to be in a part of that. So far, I believe I have 3 nights worth of acts available right there in my dream team of acts performing at the Gathering of the Juggalos. I believe. That's 12 so far, I would assume. Let's see, you've got ICP, you've got Big Hoodoo, you've got Light, ABK, so that's 4 acts right there. Hell, that's 4 psychopathic artists that could close out the night, for each night. Okay, so then you have Kitty, OTEP, Nightwish, and the Pretty Reckless. So that's 8. Prozac being one of them, Tech 9 being another, P-Funk being another one, and let's see, what else did I say? I forgot what else I said. Oh yes, and the Cottonmouth Kings. So that's 12. I believe that they usually have 4 acts, 5 acts, something like that. I'm just gonna go with saying 4 acts per night. So that's 12, and that leaves me with 4 other groups. Now we could talk about other groups of yesteryear that have never been at the Gathering of the Juggalos, but some of them that I think Juggalos could possibly fucking resonate with. And I think that we definitely got to go a little bit into the metal aspect. So I would say definitely Gwar. Gwar definitely has to be in there, because if I'm going to the Gathering, I want me some fucking Blothar. And as far as I'm concerned, I do think that Gwar is good enough to actually be on the main stage. They should have that main stage. You know why? More papier-mâché people getting killed. And not to mention, it would be actually an awesome idea to end a night where instead of being covered in Faygo, the Juggalos are being covered by space jizz, shit, piss, and blood. Because why the fuck not? So there you go. There's that one of the remaining 4 being Gwar. Let's see if I can find somebody else that we might be able to going through, because I've got 3 more fucking possible acts that would be excellent for this type of shit. There are probably, let's see, when it concerns the metal aspect, let's try to see if we can find something that's death or black metal that have totally fallen off the map. Either that, or actually I have a perfect one that would be awesome as fuck for brutal metal entertainment. Although I don't know how much of a price they would have, but it would be the shit if they were somehow able to get King Diamond up on there. King Diamond, I think, would absolutely be the shit to fucking throw up on there, because, well, if you've never listened to King fucking Diamond, then you don't know really anything about black metal now, do you? And not to mention, as far as I'm concerned, black metal is entertaining as fuck. I am no Satanist in any way, shape, or form. And as far as I'm concerned, black metal is entertaining, and I think that would actually work out very well. King Diamond himself is, he's a character in and of himself. So I think that having King Diamond on the set would be epic. So 2 more left, and it's really starting to get difficult with me because I'm having a very hard time coming up with these ideas. I know that it would probably be a tall order to get something like System of a Down or Rage Against the Machine, but I think one of those 2 acts should be in there if it was a possibility. Like I said, this is just like a dream team. The hypothetical process, even though there is little to no chance that these motherfuckers would actually want to be at the gathering, or they wouldn't be able to get paid enough to do so, whatever, it's my fucking fantasy. So I would say definitely got to have System of a Down to be performing at the Gathering of the Juggalos. And this is a little bit of a difference in set because, obviously I said System of a Down, King Diamond, and Gwar. But another band that would actually be really fucking cool to open up, possibly, Him. Him would actually be pretty interesting. But then again, I would actually have to say what would be really cool is to have like a half-hour set of blending the Bloodhound Gang and Wolfpack together, because that would be the shit, because I would love to hear Daddy Longlegs sing Kids in America, the cover that they did of Kim Wilde. And I think that would actually be cool because, both of them do have that rap rock aspect. And, I mean, granted, Wolfpack is a little bit more hardcore, when they talk about how they want to fuck your corpse. But Jimmy Pop is fucking hilarious. And it would actually be cool to see kind of a reunion of the Bloodhound Gang as a whole, to get Jimmy Pop and Daddy Longlegs back together again. And on top of that, be able to hear them both play music for each band. That would, especially a lot of the newer stuff, that would be the shit. So fuck Him. I want a hybrid of Bloodhound Gang and Wolfpack together as one. That would be the fucking shit. And have that open up the night or even close out the night. That would be fucking dope. So there's my entire fucking 16 set list. You've got Insane Clown Posse, Light, Big Hoodoo, ABK, Kitty, The Pretty Reckless, OTEP, and Nightwish. Gwar, the fucking hybrid that I just talked about between Wolfpack and the Bloodhound Gang. King Diamond, and System of a Down. And I already forgot where else I was going with that. I know that the other 4 that I had was the shit. Oh, yes. Tech 9, Prozac, P-Funk, and, shit, what the fuck? Tech 9 and the Cottonmouth Kings. That's what it was. So that's all I've got for right now. Tune in tomorrow. You'll hear Mac with his dream team of a gathering. That's it for me. I'm out this bitch. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that happy good shit. And don't forget about our contest. Contest is going to be ending at the end of DCG Con. Winners are going to be receiving a free copy of Juggalos Against Sanity. If we have 2 separate winners, then if we have 1 separate winner, then they get a free copy of Juggalos Against Sanity and their choice of Quest for Shangri-La, Morton's List, or Into the Echo Side. How do you win this shit? You submit a logo and a banner for Juggalo a Day on our Facebook page. That's all you got to do. And when we, and at the end of it, once the submissions are done, then we will be announcing a winner relatively soon after that. And then we'll just try to get a hold of you guys and try to figure out, okay, how do we get this shit to you? So that's it. I'm out this bitch. Deuces, and I'm Audi 9000. Mush Clown love, y'all.